Artificial intelligence discovers 140 new Nazca lines, including an extraterrestrial humanoid. Now you'll notice there's a little arrow here on the 1 o'clock position that it points towards the north. So basically the head of this little humanoid is, I guess, pointing towards the east. So one of the great mysteries of our history is the Nazca lines, located 400 kilometers south of the Peruvian capital of Lima, Peru. It's believed that the designs were created by people from the Nazca civilization who inhabited Peru between 200 BC and 500 BC. Pre-Columbian geoglyphs comprise 800 giant straight lines, 300 geometric designs, and 70 designs of animals and plants. Some of the shapes are too large and extended up to 370 meters long. But there are many who claim that the Nazca lines were created to attract aliens because you could basically only make them out from really high up in the air. According to this theory, these designs became large enough to make them visible from space so that aliens feel attracted and visit Peru. This would demonstrate that the Nazca civilization believed that there were extraterrestrial life forms somewhere in the universe and created these designs to draw attention to beings from other worlds. Although it's true that these designs are man-made, they are only visible from a considerable height, and as if that were not enough, in 2017 a strange three-finger mummy was discovered in Nazca, which for researchers was an extraterrestrial being. But now a group of Japanese experts has found, through the use of artificial intelligence, new geoglyphs that had no record of their existence, an idea that they existed, and including a humanoid on 2 feet. The new humanoid, researchers at Yamagata University in Japan spent years looking for high-resolution images of the lines taken from space and studying them in Nazca. This led them to the discovery of previously unknown figures representing a range of living creatures that include birds, monkeys, fish, reptiles, and humanoids. The Japanese research team, led by cultural anthropologist Masato Sakai, hoped to discover more details of barely visible lines, as well as discover figures never seen before. They also set out to discover why the lines were created and what they were used for. Through thorough searches of images on the site, they found that what they were looking for, more than 140 new geoglyphs. Researchers believe that the Nazca culture made the lines by removing the top layer of black and rocky soil and revealed light-colored sand beneath. Professor Sakai and his team found 2 different types of geoglyphs as part of their soil study, one much older than the other. The first type is at least 48 meters wide and is subsequent to the Nazca civilization, between 100 AD and 300 AD. The second type is smaller, dating from 100 BC to 100 AD. The team believes that the oldest type of geoglyph was discovered on slopes and roads that suggests they were designed as benchmarks to help guide people. The newer type was full of ceramic fragments and could have been used as a site of ritual ceremonies. Some of the newly discovered works are only a few meters wide, which made discovering the weak lines really difficult. It's for this reason that Professor Sakai collaborated with IBM using the Watson Machine Learning Accelerator to examine a large volume of images of drones and satellites. This artificial intelligence system discovered an ancient, very faint drawing of a humanoid being on 2 feet. Since the geoglyph was near a road, researchers believe it may have been a route marker. The geoglyphs cover large areas of land located between the cities of Palpa and Nazca. Some of them represent animals, objects, or compact forms. Others are just simplistic lines. And often the composition of a geoglyph cannot be done completely at ground level. Only when one is high enough in the air can they discern the shapes of some of these designs. For this reason, the complexities of designs were not completely realized until the planes were invented. The Japanese research team wants to continue working to discover more about the secrets of the Nazca lines, including working with IBM to find more geoglyphs. The details of the research have been published on the website of the University of Yamagata of Japan. And the mystery of the Nazca lines continues. It was in 1927 that researchers first discovered the Nazca lines. In 1994, the Nazca lines received the status of World Heritage by UNESCO, and they returned attention in 2017 for the discovery of the three-fingered mummies in the area in Peru. Due to the strange shape of the skulls of these humanoid creatures, there were many who argued that aliens have visited the place in the past, guided by the Nazca lines, and that they were subsequently buried after their death, thinking they were heavenly creatures from heaven. However, conspiracy theorists believe that the Peruvian government is hiding the truth about the Nazca lines, so they urge researchers to study deeply about these strange bodies and drawings, since the anatomical structure of these mysterious humanoids are different from modern man. And this is on Infinity Explorers by Ansha Vestava. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.